My 71-year-old sugar daddy just proposed. I first signed up as a sugar baby last year because I was drowning in tuition and living expenses. My college friend Lily told me about EliteCompanion, a professional agency with supervised first dates and contract renewals every 6 months. It felt strange, but safer than the horror stories I had heard. Within 6 weeks, a man named Greg chose my profile. He is 71, 6'1", silver-haired, and shockingly fit. During our agency-supervised dinner at a quiet upscale restaurant, he did not flaunt his wealth. He asked about my life, my dreams, and listened. On the drive home, I realized I was actually smiling. Greg told me he had tried this before, but never asked anyone to renew because they got obnoxious. He said I stood out for being quiet, respectful, soft-spoken. He confessed his big house felt empty now that his kids and grandkids barely visited. He missed company, affection, intimacy. Honestly, it sounded lonely. He offered to cover my tuition, bills, rent, and even assigned a driver to drop me at campus so I could focus on coursework. A month later, I moved into a guest suite in his home under official agency approval. The routine felt cozy. We watched old movies. He held me on his lap. We talked for hours. Yes, we have been intimate. He always asked first and respected any boundary. If I said no, he kissed my forehead and hugged me. There was no pressure, no expectation. After one evening together, I drifted to sleep in his arms, peaceful in a way I never expected. Last night, after we had been intimate, he whispered, "I love you," in that familiar hushed voice. Then, softly, he asked me to marry him. No ring, no grand speech, just a quiet proposal. He said our bond feels deeper than any contract, that he sees me as more than a sugar baby, and that he loves me as a person. My mind spun. I did not answer. I curled into his chest and eventually drifted off. This morning I woke in his guest room, heart pounding. At lunch I told Greg I am only 20, fresh in my first year of college, and not ready for marriage. I admitted I care for him but cannot call it love. He listened, sighed, and gently apologized if he had made me uncomfortable. He said he understands, respects my decision, and would renew our arrangement if I want. I agreed, relieved that honesty did not break us. Now, I head back to textbooks with a clearer heart and a more honest connection with Greg. A story from
I feel the OP's confusion juggling her studies in this unexpected romance, and I admire how bravely she expressed her needs while protecting her heart.
I wonder if Greg's proposal is more about control than love. And I think the OP might be underestimating how this arrangement could shape her future in unexpected ways.
This tale reads like a rom-com mashup where the OP's tuition gets paid and her grandpa figure wants a ring, and Netflix will never match this level of drama.